like, what is in this stuff? And like now, like I was telling her, like, like I don't know if you've seen it, but like there's studies where it's like imitation fish. I mean, like
Yes.
there's always been like imitation crab, but no, they're actually like growing these imitation fish in a lab now. Like they swim around and everything. They're like, but it's like half tuna, like half tilapia. Like it's like they're just like mixing genes and shit.
And tilapia is a man-made fish in the first place.
Exactly. So they're just like mixing all these genes and shit. And like, but the problem was they were like, okay, but how do you advertise? It's like, is this something you're gonna have to FDA regulate? Like, you're gonna have to put a label on it. But the problem was, it was like restaurants are already buying it. So if you go to a restaurant and you buy salmon or something,
You gotta ask them.
and that then they're required to tell you. But at the same time, like if you don't, they can literally charge you the same thing for an imitation salmon as they do a real one, and it's so frustrating.
Yes, I've definitely seen that special about the salmon because. So here's where I kind of am. I'm a big salmon lover, but at the same time, the polar bears is running out of salmon to eat. They're running out of their own natural food to eat because people are just, oh, salmon's the healthiest fish. I gotta get the salmon. Oh, it's a great thing, but I feel like that's it's messing up the ecosystem.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just like it's just crazy because salmon's been around for how many centuries?
Same thing with shrimp. Like I don't know if you
Same thing with lobster.
like shrimp, like cocaine, like shrimp is been tested for cocaine and stuff. Oh yeah, this is like a couple years old. Yeah, I mean it makes sense because people trying to get across the border and stuff. Don't get caught in the ocean.
Okay. Turn it down for me. Hi, Miss Sweetie.
Hey, girl.
How you doing? Oh, shortcut. I see you.
Thank you, girl.
It looks fabulous. I was just on your YouTube for the live debut of Back to the Streets, and I seen that all the comments were focused on this haircut. And the fact that people, she cut her hair, y'all. She sure did, y'all.
I really did. And we can, don't mind me, I don't want to be oily for you, so I'm just going to, do a little pack.
Girl, what? For me?
Quick little put real quick.
Listen, you got the whole glowy cleavage. You over here looking like a whole editorial. Stop playing with me.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. So guess what? Last time we talked, and this whole Zoom fiasco happened. I remember I had you on hold, and you was so sweet because you was trying to. So I'm so happy to say that I have got my Zoom etiquette all the way together for you.
Okay, girl.
Because I couldn't afford that. I'm like, you know what? She's the sweetest, and all I could do was tell people that she's the sweetest person. That she's just the sweetest. That's why her name is Sweetie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I know you got some rounds to do, and I just really wanted to talk to you because you got a lot of things going on. Your Instagram is probably one of my favorite things to watch.
Oh, thank you.
These Barking Babies, your Friday reenactment, like you are obviously destined for the big screen. And we talked about that the last time too. Like you got it on us. So when are we going to see Miss Sweetie in something? I know they are knocking on your door with scripts.
I'm actually preparing for a role right now. I can't say what it is, but there's been a whole bunch of controversy off of like what I be eating, but I can't help it. I just love, my noodles and my burgers. But I've just been posting my healthy meals because I have to get my body into shape because there's gonna be a lot of action. So I've been eating healthy.
So you doing cartwheels and everything else? You out here doing some action?
Girl, so it's a lot for me because I love my food, I love my seasoning, I love my spices. But it's a sacrifice I gotta make for the big screen.
Yeah, those ramen noodles. Ain't nobody ever tell me to eat no ramen noodles like that. But first of all, I'm like, wait, y'all drain the broth out? I was like, okay, well, I definitely don't know how to eat my noodles then. And if I'm putting hot Cheetos in it, ain't nobody ever. Ever.
So like in the Bay Area, there's a lot of like Mexicans, Latinos, Latinas, and that's how they would like there's like street corners where they actually prepare it like that. So that's for me, like that was so normal growing up in the Bay Area. We go to like the corner and go buy some. So
right.
when the world was going crazy over there, I'm like, this ain't nothing new.
So that's kind of like how Pittsburgh we put French fries on sandwiches and salads and anything that you could put a French fry on. But
Sounds so good.
yeah, it's fire. If you ever have the opportunity, you got to get a salad, chicken salad or steak salad with French fries, your favorite dressing. You'll be like, why has nobody ever done this before?
Girl, and then also you gotta put hot Cheetos on top of your pizza.
When did hot Cheetos come out? Because I'm just like, where is all of this inventiveness coming out with hot Cheetos? And I'm like, I haven't heard any of this. This is all news to me.
Oh my god. You know, you gotta get creative, especially like during lunch. So at school, all they had was Domino's pizza. And I'm like, I'm tired of eating this
Okay.
pizza. So I put my hot Cheetos on top of it. Gross, so good.
Oh my gosh, your fort stinks, sis.
Girl, 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 girl.
All right, speaking of food, what you looking forward to eating for Thanksgiving? It's next week.
Oh my gosh, I love macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Macaroni, cheese, stuffing, and greens. I have a weird palate, but I don't mix it together, but I'll put it all on one spoon and then bite it. It's good to me.
So you layer your utensils. So you got a little. The first one is the macaroni and cheese. Little one. I get it. Mine's is mac, greens, and yams.
Ooh, and cornbread. Ooh, extra buttery.
This is why you said, because we're both greedy, and this is we can literally talk about food this whole time, but I'm not going to, because we got to talk about Back to the Streets because it is out. There is a live video for the animation was so cute though, but you came with it with Janae Aiko, so congratulations to you, sweetie. You're very welcome. And yes, the shortcut is in the video, so you might have to get used to Sweetie. She's not swooping down the baby hairs in this video. It's all about the style statement, which she is definitely doing. And you are known for your fashion, so keep that up too. What was your favorite part about shooting this video? Like, what was your favorite scene? I heard you did the treatment for it. So when it came down to recording, what was your favorite?
Have you seen the video yet?
Yeah, yeah. I had to watch you, and then they had the 2 minute countdown. Yeah, girl, I was on it.
I know that's right. Okay, so there's two parts I really love. I like when we take off like ET into the heaven, and then like there's beauty supply store heaven. I mean, because what little black girl wouldn't love to go to beauty supply store heaven? All the weaves, all the wigs, just perfect. You know, just like hair heaven.
Yes.
So that was like a dream come true for me. And then my next favorite scene was the garden because I'm from the West Coast. Have you seen Baby Boy?
Yeah, yes, I have. Don't take. You can't take my black card. I've seen it.
Some people haven't. So it's like that garden symbolized Jody's mama's garden. So like a garden of wisdom, of free game. And I felt like, you know, Janae is just giving free game. So I put her in Jody's mama's garden, but in a magical fairy way.
Because she's a fairy. And but that was so that I didn't realize that was Jody's mama's garden with the greens and stuff like that. Jody, go help me pick them greens out. Yeah. So no, definitely held it down for Callie. I think it was very cute. Again, I liked the animation. I thought that was going to be the only thing that we got, being that it's quarantine, but artists have not stopped working. You have not stopped working. You've been continuously dropping content. So when are we going to get hate to ask this question just because I'm privy to this information because I'll be paying attention and watching you, and you just said it. But for the people who did not get a chance to see it, we were waiting for an album, but I know that you said that, you know, we might have to wait a little bit longer. How much longer do we got to wait?
Definitely first quarter. It's just, you know, I wouldn't call it a break because I was still working, and during that break,
I'm about to say, girl, I seen you all the time working.
No, but right. But I think around that time, like my businesses, my fashion was taking off, but there was a gap from like my type to tap in. So I feel like I'm getting my engine like back running with music because that's my first love. So I wanted to just heat up a little more before I drop my debut album because that's going to be such a big moment for me.
It is. Debut albums are a very big deal within this last quarter. Just today alone, there was everybody dropped who could drop, who hasn't dropped.
Right. How much? You know what? It's so exciting because I remember being in high school or being in middle school and hella artists who I love dropped on one day. It's like Candyland. So I'm just so happy to be a part of that conversation now.
You are. If it's, and I'm glad when I seen the date, I'm like, all right, we get something, because apparently there was something very special about today, this day. So at least we got a visual, the actual true to form treated by Saweetie herself for Back to the Street. So make sure that you check that out. And I'm ready for some merch. I need some Icy Gang merch.
You know what? This collection is crazy. We got songs, we got 2-piece sets, we got t-shirts, we got hats. it's just a lot going on, and it don't even look like artist merch, girl. It looked like a real ass fashion line. So I'm excited.
That's just you. That's just Saweetie. That's not a collaboration with anybody. That is Saweetie's line.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'ma definitely need because listen, I don't want it to sell out because your stuff sells out very fast. So I'm gonna have to hit your people up. I'm paying for it, but I need like the first dibs so I can be on here talking about.
I'm gonna get your information so we can, show you the look.
Speaking of which, I do have something that I want to gift you too, just because you find you sexy and stuff, and it's the holiday season, and I want to just sprinkle a little gift on you too, because I think you look great, and it's intimate apparel. You don't have to send no pictures, but because that's between you and Quay or you and you, whatever.
Is it your material?
Yes, it is. It is. I've been out here wholesaling and just picking out stuff that I feel like is great until I can get to the point of designing my own robes. So
What's it called? What's your
it's
name?
called Snooty Lux, snootylux.com.
Oh, that makes me want to wear it because I'm trying to be snooty and bougie.
That's what I'm saying, but you speak snooty, so that's why I feel like you need to be in it.
Especially with my little bald look, I'm trying to get my Amber Rose on real quick. So send me that.
Get her some snooty now, okay? Why she got this hair on right now?
I got the PO box. I'm gonna send it to you. I love my lingerie. I sleep in lingerie. So.
Well, perfect. I'm gonna send you some, and you'll have it before Christmas. No lie.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Is there anything that you? Oh, Taylor. The last time we talked, there was a Taylor, young lady named Taylor. She was the one who had all the questions for you, wanted you to see the tutorial with the baby hair. And she says thank you because you definitely held it down with the baby hair tutorial. And she says thank you. So there's that.
You're welcome, girl.
You're welcome. But thank you for your time. I know you got a lot to do today. We got to get you back to these streets and out here. And I'll see you on the ground, and I'll still be commenting and stuff. And I'll talk to you and send you your gift soon.
All right, I can't wait to put it on, so I'll take me a little whoop whoop.
Wait, hold up. Let me see these nails. Can I get like a little dangle in the nails? Why you creep up on
this? It's my dress.
All right, listen. Here's some icy nails for you.
Oh, I like that. I just had that design. The marble look, right?
Yep, the marble look.
I love that.
She put a little snow in there. Icy gang.
Icy gang. I know that. Girl, you better send me that so I can, post up and tag you.
I love you, sweetie. But all right, you go ahead. You be cute and have a great day. Congratulations on Back to the Streets. Can't wait for the album to drop. And hopefully I get a chance to talk to you again when it does.
Of course, because I want to know what your top 3 is. Because, I got some new ones. So I'm excited.
And I'll tell you, be like, it's this one, and this one.
Thank you so much for your support, girl. I appreciate it.
Anytime you get love over here in Pittsburgh, and just keep it up and keep up the great work because I'm watching.
Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.